Damn. All right. Good morning and welcome to the Sports Buffet on Elevated TV Radio. My name is Idafi Matthew. As you're gonna you love to call me the Elevator One of Sports. I am so knackered, like really tired and exhausted. I look like a poorly prepared pancake. My face is literally melting off. Like, I mean, I look like a collapsed Ikoyi building right now. Yeah, I'm not making jokes. That's the truth. My voice is gone. My speed is gone. I'm like Flash without the speed, right? I'm like Flash without the speed. I can't face, I can't run. And you know how lazy he is when he's just, not Flash, when he's just that guy, CSI. What's his name again? What's his name when he's not Flash again? But whatever it is, whatever. I remember. Don't worry, I remember as the show progresses. I remember. Okay. So yesterday, I got these two books. It's me, guess who's back? Hey, you look at me now. Okay, so I'm just about to reveal some secret to you guys. I'm just about to say something because it's boiling with me. I'm the kind of guy you don't give a secret. I can't keep it. I can't keep it. I'm not good. That's why it's a secret. It's supposed to stay with you, not tell me. Okay, because I'm a broadcaster. I won't tell it. I'm in the business of telling other people's business. Okay, that's what I do for a living. Tell people's business. Come on. All right. No, that's not what I am. My friends know me. My friends, you know that I'll live and die with whatever. But come on. I just feel crazy. Yes, Barry Allen. That's the name of Flash. Thank you. See, Peter, you've got me. Like, Peter Hernandez got my back anytime. It's the kind of guy you want to grow. Like, you know that this guy is your ride or die. Peter is the kind of guy that actually helped that Davido. Let me not talk about Davido because I'm angry. I'm angry with Nigerians. I'm not angry with Davido. Davido, I'm not angry with you. So it's your thing. But I think I'm angry with Nigerians. And it is this type of thing that proved to government that will make the government tomorrow. Now you see our vice president will come and tell you that Nigerians are very racist. We came into power, they've empowered Nigerian youth so much that they can even make a billionaire richer. Yeah. What's the proof now? What's the evidence that Nigerians are poor? See, what is the proof? The evidence now. I put it to you that Nigerians are the richest people who are just living codedly, we're just pretending. Because somebody cannot just come out and say, oh, I need help. For party, not like, oh, I have kidney issue or I have a life-threatening issue, brain tumor or something. And he's got money. My papa and I built Banana Island. This guy's mother was using all sorts of designer's cars to go and teach in back in the day. Yeah, when they were carrying him in baby carrier. And now people are donating for him. I say I'm not angry with Davido. I'm not here to get angry with Davido, man. Everybody sees the opportunity. What did they say about the smartest people in this world? The smartest people in the world are people who see loopholes in the system and exploit it. Those are the smartest people in the world. Take advantage of the opportunities that the universe provides, and use it to your own advantage, your own good. That's what Davido did. But let me tell you the flip side to that action. The flip side to that action is if Nigeria can raise over 100 million for Davido in less than 24 hours, give a bank more cash inflow in a day than their marketing team can achieve in a year or in a month, then Nigeria is not as broke as we think it is. Okay? Someone say, oh, it's arranging money. He will refund the money, but you know he's not going to refund that money. So I say it's fake a lot. And I've heard, like in the last 24 hours, I've heard so many arguments because I've been in a lot of places. But God, one of the things that I was saying yesterday, please, those people who live in Ekpe, Shangotedo, Abijo, Awoyaya, Lakwe, Eputu, Mayfair Garden, that walk in the Keja like Alausa. Please, how do you people do it? Oh, I would say I went for a shoot at Sheraton yesterday. I left my house Okay, I'm on med. I'm on medications, right? I let my say, guys, forget sports story. Any sports story that you were expecting me to tell you, and you've already known that I'm here to tell you my own story. I am sport. I am the sport. Today, I'm the sport. If I like, when I log off, I know the women gonna go talk for 1 hour. I'll go and sleep. Sleep till Linda asked me to wake up because today I will be here for the very first time. I will sleep 10 hours. No, I can't sleep 10 hours. My children will come back from school. They must wake me up. But I'm just saying this. So how do they do it? I guess today I enter Uber. We had to stop, come down. That Uber cancel. We take another Uber. We drove and drove and drove and drove and drove and drove. See, when we got to Sheraton, the Uber showed 5,200. I pity for the Uber guys. Like, no, this 5,200 is never enough. Let's put something on top. It doesn't mean that I'm Davido and people like Davido still in the world. I just felt like, man, that was suffering. I was nauseated. I felt like vomiting, throwing up, or whatever. Well, yeah, Sha, we have sports to talk about. Let's start with this. So yesterday, I've been codedly and imparable telling you that something big is coming. I've been sounding like Pastor Paula de Vrij saying something big is coming. Guess who's watching the show? It's Sunday Oliseh. I just want to talk about. I've been telling you guys that something big is coming, something big is coming, something big is coming. You guys should go and subscribe to Athlete's channel on YouTube. You guys should subscribe to follow Athletes on Instagram. You guys don't believe me, right? Well, let's talk about that today. This book, you see this book. I won't lie to you. That I brought it 2 years so that you guys will know. So let me say sign 2 for me. 2. I'm not gonna give you now. I will not. So I first told somebody that I want to give one away, but on a second thought, looking at how much you guys, Nigerians, you guys invested in the video, and I'm not beefing him, I'm not jealous of him. I'm happy for you guys. It means that Nigerians have money. There's no need for us to be doing giveaway. Nigerians now will be the ones that will be doing giveaway for us. So now listen, I've worked for Nigeria more than the video I've worked for Nigeria. So now listen, I've also given sweat, blood, and tears. When the mama and the papa born, I'm the leg straight. Now, if you look at one of the leg bed, playing for Nigeria. So this is what we're going to do. I will do giveaway. I don't like giveaway. I hate that thing because I work hard for my money. So I'm not in the giveaway mode, but I will do my own kind of giveaway, but I guarantee you. Buy this book. You can buy from Lantana Ventures stores. If you buy, you can tell them to deliver to you anywhere you are. Or you can go and crash Sunday Oliseh's website. It's www.sundayoliseh.tv. If you get on that website, order for the book. Now this is how it's going to be. For every one book you buy, I will buy another one for somebody that you want me to buy for. Wreck my bank account. I'm ready. It's a challenge. This is a challenge. For every one book you buy of this, when you buy it, you get delivery of it. You're sure, do a video of it, tag me and tag Sunday Oliseh, and then tag Athletes. So on Instagram and on Twitter, it has to be there. So you know that my verified Twitter account was hacked and I've never retrieved it back. I've never gotten it back since April 11th, 2020, right? So it's at ELEGBETETVRADIO. That's the one that I use now. And then my ELEGBETE one Instagram is still there. That's the one with which you'll see me on Instagram from Instagram. So buy this book, get it, and start reading it. Today I'm not going to read you too many sports stories. You will see me sweating because of my medication. That's not a problem. I'm not tensed. I'm just having fun in the studio. I'm going to read, like, if I flip it open, anywhere I get to, I will read something from there for you. But I'm not going to read the whole book. I'm not going to tell you the whole story of this book. But just know that this book is worth reading. It's worth having. There's something called, if you're a book reader, you know that there is the book you call, this is my collector's item. This is my travel companion. And then there is the one that chef decoration. There are books that are chef decoration. You want, so that when people come to visit you and they scan through you, oh, you have this book. Oh, man, you're a book guy. Oh, that book is very rare. Like, let me give you a very good example. There's a book called Black Cross or Agents of Innocence. Not everybody have it. Or The Religion of Duty. Not everybody have it. All this Obama becoming Michelle Obama. All those everybody have it. Every time they can read, I have a soft copy. There are some rare books that not everybody have. You put it on your shelf. People see you with a book that, wow, So you have this book. Wow. You know that kind of thing. You know, so it's like having the Bible and then having concordance. How many people get concordance? Okay, so that's how this book is. So go get your copy. Go just log on to www.sundayolise.tv. Right? When you get there, order the book. Once they deliver to you, do a video of it. Less than a minute video that you've gotten your book, your copy, and then you nominate somebody that you think I should buy a copy for. I would order my own and it will be delivered to that person wherever they are. The thing is, the delivery is to anywhere you are in the world. So this is not one of those giveaway that is tied to only people in Nigeria. But we've got to go. And then we started our podcast yesterday. We shot the first edition of the podcast yesterday. Oliseh is incredibly brilliant. God! You know, he's always my all-time favorite football player, right? My all-time Nigerian favorite football player. Okay, so alongside Ronaldo da Lima, Andre Pirlo, Marco van Basten, that's my, you know, when I select my all-time 11, it's always on that team. But from Nigeria and from Africa is my number one. Yeah, I know. I know how you guys know Judge Way. See, I love Judge Way. You guys know that. I mean, all of them, man. But Oliseh, like, it's Michael Jackson. Like, Oliseh, it's my Michael Jackson in football. Okay, so we were at the same table yesterday. First time I met Oliseh was in 2014, but it was just, he just whacked my head like this and walked past to the FIFA team and went. But yesterday, I was with him, you know, backklapping, handshake, hug, photo section. We talked for 2 hours. Like, I was like, Christmas in June, damn. Laria, you know, big up to you. And Emmanuel Babayaro, man, that guy is really the godfather. So let's talk about some of the things that we need to talk about today. First off, Nigerians, if you can help to fund Davido's lifestyle, I think that you should be able to fund Nigerian football development. Now that the Minister of Sports is looking for a 10 years roadmap, it's not just for Oliseh and members of his committee, Shego Demami, Emmanuel Babayaro, Victor Kweba, all of the people that are in that committee. I don't know all of them, but all of the people that are in that committee would need your help. There's going to be sincerity, because let me tell you the truth is, you cannot tell me that you know what Davido wants to do with that money. If you guys are moved and led by the Holy Spirit of 30 BG to support that, then you need to bankroll that. Another thing you need to bankroll very fast is, all of you that keep calling me that you want Genetron to be fired, you need him to be sacked, Genetron should be fired. I think Davido just gave us a very easy way to sack Genetron now. Don't call in on this show 07025000069 and come and be ranting in my ear like that guy that called yesterday, like one. Let me not even say anything. But don't come and rant here like a demented fellow, right? Just start the GoFundMe now. Okay, you guys should set up a GoFundMe and raise billions of naira so that we can pay off Genetron, let him go, and then you nominate any coach that you want. Any coach that you want to coach the Super Eagles, whatever you want, whatever target, you set the target. It's time for you to own these teams, okay? And then also use that same spirit to start owning clubs in the league, okay? Just gather yourself. Oh, we want to buy Same Sugida, Fans Trust. Raise the money the way you raise for the video, and then go and buy the club straight away. Raise money the way you raise for the video, go and buy Yimba straight away. Rivers United, Warri Wolves, MFN, yeah, just like that. I think it's doable because Nigerians have shown that they're very rich people, super rich people to be very precise. So that's my own suggestion this morning. Now let's get on the show. Yes, Jonathan Akpobore, listening from Surulere. Thank you very much, boss. Greet you. Yesterday, somebody said something about Jonathan Akpobore that was brilliant. Like he got a head cut, but with blood gushing out, is still managed. That was, you know, I fell in love with Oliseh again and more yesterday. It was beautiful. It was that showering moment, that very beautiful moment of, okay, I used to adore this guy, but then it turned out to be a lot more. You know how what I ordered versus what I got? That kind of thing that, oh, this is not even the person that I thought he was. Like, it's not all that. But this is what I ordered. I ordered for copper wire and I got a diamond. It was priceless. Okay, so let's see the show. Olakule Ojo said, good morning, ELEGBETE. I hope you are feeling better this morning. See, even if I wasn't feeling better, hanging out with Oliseh yesterday is giving me reason to feel better. Divine Tokay said, good morning, boss. Thank you very much. I saw your comment on our YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Let me go to Facebook and see what people are saying there. Okay, we don't have anybody commenting there on Instagram. Sorry if I've not read your comment. If you've written anything there, I don't think anybody's written anything. So let me give you some stories, rumors making around in this beautiful world of sports. God, am I going to finish talking about Oliseh for the rest of my life? That experience is one in a lifetime experience. But I'm hoping that we'll have that kind of sit down again in the near future. Probably I'll be the one that will travel to Europe to go have a sit down with him, or probably we'll do it. But it's going to happen because there's still more things, more questions that I want to ask, more things that I want to say. Is it really true that they were paid money to not go to the Nations Cup? All of those stuff. But let's have some conversation, guys. Be expectant to watch out for that podcast. Watch out for it. Take your time. Wait. We will clean it up and put it in the perfect order. And when it comes out, you will know that it was worth the wait. Manchester United and Chelsea have reached a boost in their pursuit of Borussia Dortmund striker Erling Braut Haaland, whose release clause enables him to leave for £64 million next summer, with Real Madrid accepting the 21-year-old Norway forward would move to the Premiership. Okay, so that's the boost, right? That's how Real Madrid does. They decoy you. They give you this feeling that we're not interested again. But don't worry. At the end of the day, they'll sign it. In the morning, they said that Figo, they don't want Figo. That Figo is not their player, that is Barcelona player. In the evening, they were presenting him at the look. I remember that very well. They were presenting him at the Estadio Bernabeu. So there's nothing that these people will say that I believe. They also said that they will never sign Ronaldo da Lima, but I saw him wearing white to play for Real Madrid alongside Zidane and the rest of them. So I know what I'm saying. Real plan to compete with Chelsea, Manchester City, and Paris Saint-Germain by adding Haaland and PSG's France striker Kylian Mbappe 22 to an attack that already features Brazil's Vinicius Jr. So you see what I'm saying? That's coming from a publication in Spain. So what am I going to believe? The publication in England is saying something different. The one in Spain is saying something different. Well, at the end of the day, we will believe actions, they say, speaks louder than words. So we'll believe the actions when we see the Marcelo Brozovic is 28. So you have to be on the other side of 20s for Newcastle to look at you right now. That's the way I see it. From Inter Milan in January, plus Lazio's Albanian goalkeeper Thomas Strakosha, 26. Okay, that's according to the Times. For Pogba's agent, Mino Raiola, for those of you who don't know him, as hinted that France midfielder 28 will leave Manchester United in January before his contract expires in the summer, so that Manchester United can have something to lose. Writing that it is right. Okay, Manchester United are set to challenge Barcelona for the signing of RB Leipzig Spain winger Dani Olmo. The ones that they have, what are they doing with them? Manchester United, the ones that they already have, the players that they already have, what are they doing with them? They have a coach who's not brave enough to rotate his team, to get the balance, to give other players a chance. Just piling up players on the bench and not giving them opportunity to play regularly is making those players feel disillusioned. And then, disillusioned players in your camp is like cancer. They come to training, they are not even interested because they know that they're not going to be part of the match day training. There's something as bad as players already know that no matter what we do, we can't make it into this coach seat. Okay? It makes you not to compete. And once you take away competition, even the first team regulars begin to play with their foot off the pedal. I mean, ask anybody who play football, they'll tell you that. Okay? So you start looking. Let's just skip later. Let us move on. Let's share the grace and go home. Let's not ask for that. Where did the preach the sermon from? Okay. German defender Antonio Rudiger, 28, has been angered by Chelsea's latest contract offer, which is short of his wage demand by £60,000 a week. Meaning that guy might move. But please, Arsenal don't want to sign him. You know that everything you sign from Chelsea always comes back. There's not one single player that Arsenal have signed for Chelsea that turned out good. But all the players that they signed from Arsenal are always turning out good. So please, Arsenal, I'm warning you people, don't go to that market. They always give you rotten fish and cause food poisoning to you. Whether it is Gallas or would name one player from Chelsea that Arsenal have ever signed that made sense? No one. But then they've signed players from Arsenal or former Arsenal players have turned out good, from Ashley Cole to Olivier Giroud to Serge Fabregas. Just name them. Any player they signed from Arsenal or that have an Arsenal touch turns out good for them. But from Chelsea to Arsenal, Peter Cech was not checking anything. No, he was not at the checkpoint. Gallas promised to score own goal against Arsenal. Gallas did something that no footballer has ever done in my lifetime that I've ever seen. Game day on, it's now for feed. He went on strike on the field. French people, they crazy. So truth. Now psychiatric home neither perform that country. True. Like if you think about French people, like most things that French people have done. I love some of them. So I love Thierry Henry. I love Henri Cantona. Zidane is not a Frenchman. He's Algerian. So Let's just leave it. Okay, Arsenal are only willing to offer French striker Alexander Lacazette a short-term deal as the 30-year-old approaches the end of his contract. Please don't give him any contract. All these players are only playing well at the end of their contract are not good. Ramsey to Walcott, Lacazette, they are not good. Just kick them away. Forget Fred Naga, let him go. Let him go. Don't see. You know a player that would fight every single day. God, no, there is enemy in the camp. This is a camp. They will stone you and your family. There's enemy within. Oh, there is sin in the camp. If this is going nowhere. Manchester United. Now your suffer continue. You are doing your youth service. NYC. Hey. Oh God, this only gonna Soldier is like Mount Zion that cannot be moved. It will be available. I don't want to come and be managing another person's problem. Get business, call me. That's what Zidane is just saying in simple terms. So Man United now get problem right now. God now need. I don't need me. Sholarazzi says Ganatra. Okay. Who dash monkey banana? Ganatra is better than Brenda Rogers. So that's with Brenda Rogers. Who's Brenda? Leave Brenda Rogers say that will be like okay, Becky. Talk better till you talk of Brenda Rogers. Let me don't get me angry right now. Okay. New Barcelona coach, the new man on I'm not hating on him. Chelsea fans think I'm hating on him. I don't think he's a good coach. That's me. And if you don't like it, kill me. Back at the Tour Retirement Club. Oh, yeah. Okay. England under 18 captain Sammy Brabroke. All these English players, which kind of name did they get? These days, they don't get English name again. Their names are not sounding English anymore. Their names are sounding so Icelandish, nomadic, Africanic. Like you start to copy France. Like the way France used best of Africa to win 2 World Cup and then Euros and then Nations League. They also want to do the same thing. But England is doing it with style. England is pretending like they're not trying to use other people. But I'm seeing them. Bukayo Saka is there. This one is there. They will just try. They'll try. They're trying to form like they're not using outsiders. But I know what they're doing, though. I know what they're doing. But let's just not talk about them until the time comes. Someone said Lampard might get United job. Oh, please confirm. Lampard call. Pancake me. Lampard United. Does that sentence? Does this? What figure of speech is that? Is that not future impossible terms? Please, it's like saying that Buhari will be the next American president. What's wrong with you? Why are you talking like this? Please, nigga, please. Peter 9, he said, ELEGBETE, good morning. Please tell us how to listen to your podcast. And also, if we were to change coach, who would you suggest and you sincerely think will take us to the top level from the coach available? First of all, you don't name the coach available. So I don't understand when you say for the coach available. Where is the coach? Name a coach that's available. My podcast, this one I'm doing is also a podcast. If you listen to this, you're listening to this. So I'm a man of many parts now. So let me give you this. This podcast I was shooting until the distribution is fully locked down. I'm not going to be able to tell you where to get it, but I know that it's going to have a global distribution. Yeah, that's what we plan to do. It's too big to be. Let's not use that as a number. It's not going to be locked down to one place. It's going to be on a global distribution. Amazon Prime, Netflix, everywhere. You'll see there. We're coming. We're taking over. This revolution will be televised. Believe me, and it will be in your phones, in your laptop, or your TV, DSTV. Follow athletes on Instagram, Twitter, and on YouTube. Subscribe to that channel. Athletes is spelled ATHLST. ATHLST. It will help you to the build up of what is coming, because what is coming is a tsunami. So enjoy it. Okay? Wow. Conversations, things that you've not heard about Nigerian football. Facts that you don't know, you will know. I'm telling you, and you would enjoy it beyond compare, beyond anything you've seen. If I'm going to go by what happened yesterday, Jesus Christ, watching you from Tallinn, Estonia, a big fan. Thank you very much, Peter. But I've been seeing this name, Peter, like since forever, so I know. I know you're my big fan. Okay, please, I'm coming with the Sunday Listen book. Somebody's asking me, I found the Sunday, you know, read them. I go read them. Cars underscore 347. Okay, he said, good morning, Elegote. When will I get an invite to join you in the studio? Okay, you've not made a request to come join me in the studio. Should I just throw invites? Are we so, you know, jobless? You got to like make a request. Even God say, ask, and it shall be given. Okay, that's God who loves to give. God lives to give, but it still says you should ask. It's a loving father. He cares so much that he takes care of the birds, the sparrows, the leaves. But he said I should ask. So you did ask. Tunde Daniel said, yes, so tell him to download Elegote app. Okay? Yes, so listen to us anywhere you are in the world. You download the app and you enjoy what we're doing. Okay, so let me finish this story. I was giving you the gist I was giving you guys. German goalkeeper Mananoa has started talks about extending his contract with Bayern Munich, and the 35-year-old wants a deal until at least 2025. I think they should give him. I think it's done enough. They should give him. And the person in charge of the team right now, Oliver Kahn, they should give it. It's done well. Won Champions League, won league titles non-stop. Very, very successful. Revolutionized the way goalkeepers are saying. They should give it. Real Madrid forward Gareth Bale, 35, faces being sidelined for 3 weeks with a calf injury after joining up with Wales during the international break. And let's talk about this book. Let's talk about this book for a minute. And I'm going to like serialize some things. Okay, first off, I'm going to read some of the messages that you guys across other platforms. Divine said that the YouTube stream seems. I want to ask a question. Realistically, if the money is available, who do you think would be the right coaching option for the Super Eagles? I don't think that the YouTube is having challenges. What I think is you're having network problem on your end because yeah, it's flowing well, and I'm monitoring it on another platform, on another computer, and I see that it's going well. So I don't think there's a challenge with that. I just think that maybe you're having a little bit of network issues on your side, and you know how the internet works. Okay, we live in the internet space here, and you can refresh your internet and see and join again. If so, that's an hypothetical question, right? If the money is there, I don't think I know any coach that now because Nigeria is a very peculiar country, right? If you're coaching Nigeria, you're not just coaching the players. Nigerians are naturally one of the most egotistical people in this world, and there is no humble person in Nigeria. I make bold to say that the word humble does not coexist with Nigeria. We're very proud people. In our pride, we can be humble inside, but we're just waiting for something to stir up that pride in us. And we are very, very sentimental and touchy people as well. So the things that work easily with other people don't work easily with us. The things that is difficult for other people are very easy for us. Let me give you a good example. You would have thought that it is almost impossible for, let's say, even if Michael Jackson asked for people to raise him $1 million, it would be almost impossible for that to happen in the US. But in Nigeria, if you don't ask for it yesterday and it happened, that's just the way we are. We do things in reverse. So even if we have the money, there are quite a few coaches that you would say, okay, we want to poach. But look at the time frame. The Nations Cup is in 2 months, less than 2 months actually. So it's in a month's time. Who do you bring in? What are the games that the coach would have to have? Like the games that he would have to train his, on what basis is he going to pick his players? That I read on the newspaper. Is that what you're going to do? Then we'll go to the Nations Cup and flop or bank on luck. I don't think that's something that anybody wants to do. So on that basis, I don't think we can even contemplate sacking him first. That's one. Two, even if we have, let's say we have all the money. Let's say we behave like we have all the money now. We are as rich as Dangote. We as a nation we're as rich as $10. And we now have the lucky streak of Davido. And we could call money from social media. And the numbers will be rising so much that it becomes unbelievable. It starts with shock, surprise, and then it becomes unbelievable. Oh, no, come on, people can't believe this anymore. Even if we have that kind of money. It is not mathematically reasonable to do it. We've made a mistake a long time ago. We're going to, life is about choices and consequences. We made our choices. We will sleep with this one that we made. We're either going to find a way to make it work, or we're going to wait and this Ikoyi building will collapse on us. And then some people will die for it. Some people would injure for it. Then we'll come back again and rebuild. I'm not using people's situation to make a joke, but I'm just using it as an allegory or as a metaphor. Okay, so we're going to have to suffer for it. That's one. Do I think that Ganacho is the greatest coach available? I don't think so. But I also think that my mom used to say that poor man maybe demand for food where you don't go fit pay for. If you go booker, if you get money, you just stand near the pot. That means how much of that, how much of that one. But if you don't get money, go to booker and notice this thing I'm saying. If you get money, you'd always sit down, you'd always stay loud, you get attitude. But if you don't get money, your tune, they very humble, you did respectful, you did nice, and you did patient. So Nigeria is in that place where we don't have money. So we can't be arrogant, we can't be full of ourselves, we can't be pompous. We can't afford it. So that's just where we are divine. Let me go to Facebook and see. Victor Mala will say, raise billions of naira that those in the glass house won't accounted for. Shut up, man. Shut up. You people always say this crap all the time. Have you done it before? The money that they raised for Davido yesterday, is he going to account for it? Poor people like to talk rubbish. Poor people who cannot afford anything always like to talk rubbish on social media. The money that you people like you raised for Davido yesterday, is he going to account for it? Is it not ace of spade and the same way that we use it to buy? Is he going to account for it? People always talk about account for. Are you accounting for your salary? Hello, good morning. Abraham from Ikorodu, how are you? I'm fine. I hope you're not lamenting today. Okay, all right, talk to me.
For the nations of African team that qualified, how will the team look like?
For the World Cup or for the Nations Cup?
For the World Cup.
Okay, so there are 10 teams that qualified. The way it works is by your ranking and by your qualification, there are top 5, which Nigeria belongs to, and then there's bottom 5. So they will not play. The people in the top 5 cannot play against each other. So Nigeria, Egypt, Senegal, Mali also cannot play against each other. But there's a possibility that will play against Ghana, Congo, the teams at the bottom. Once they are sorted out, because some teams are protesting. Once they are sorted out, those teams at the top will play against the team at the bottom. The top 5 will play against the bottom 5.
Okay, with the bottom people, who can we beat?
We can beat anybody there, and anybody there can beat us. No. Let me explain that. Let me explain that position to you. See, bros, it is football. I played football and I know football well enough to tell you this for free. The teams that you always think you will beat easily end up being the teams that will beat you. Uruguay were playing very well in the qualifiers. They needed to win against Bolivia in La Paz. It seemed like an easy one because they've given some teams real problems. What happened? They went to La Paz and they got beaten 1, 2, 3 goals to nothing with Cavani, Suarez, everybody on the squad. That is football. Portugal just needed a draw against Serbia. It was an easy thing. I mean, it's unthinkable that a team that had Bruno Fernandes, Renato Sanchez, Cristiano Ronaldo cannot even conjure a draw. Guess what? They were beaten 2 goals to 1. This is football, right? Italy are champions of Europe. It was supposed to be an easy match. After all, they've been unbeaten since forever. It's supposed to be an easy match. They are going to play playoff. On their day, they will win. On the day that is not their day, they'll be beaten. It's football. It's the same thing with Nigeria. We've been in this type of position before against oppositions that are way, way stronger than any of these teams in the bottom 5. We played in the same group with Cameroon, Zambia, and Algeria. We qualified with 2 games to spare. They put us in a very cheap article that you thought that we will win everybody. We struggled to qualify. We're almost going back to pressing calculators. So that's why I said we can beat anybody in those groups, and we can also be beaten by anybody in those groups. I'm not arrogant to think, oh, come on, forget. No. If the match comes, it depends on what they will show up. Okay? So let's keep our fingers crossed and see how it goes. Yeah, appreciate that call. Okay, let me go back to Facebook. Talk about for always say, well done, my brother. Thank you very much, bros. Talk about thank you very much for always giving us factual information. See, with the way social media is, everybody seems to be an authority. But sometimes when people come out with facts and pictures and proof, I know that people always say that Nigeria is bad, Nigeria is a terrible place. I don't see it like that anyway. I'm a different breed. I'm a different breed. The way I see Nigeria is different. Every country have their black spot. I'm not going to be one of those persons who put Nigeria's black spot always on blast. If there's something bad, I'll talk about it. But there's something good too, I will not keep quiet about it. Thank you very much, Topper, for always doing that for us. Victor Manalu said Manchester should stick with Ole till end of the season, so nobody will say he was not given enough time. So the past couple of years, when they're not giving him a call. Victor Manalu said, what pedigree has Lampard gotten in coaching? He coached Chelsea and qualified for Champions League. What pedigree did Pep Guardiola have when he was given the Barcelona job? What pedigree did what's it called? Luis Enrique have before they gave him the job. See that what all this talk about pedigree. See, sometimes it's about timing and then opportunities are arise. So let's not talk about pedigree like if you don't give them the chance, where would they get their pedigree from? If you don't give them the opportunity, where would they get it? The first job that you got, Mr. Victor Malalu, before you're not working in the international organization you're working with now, what pedigree did you get before you worked there? Did you not excel and then you make progress? So let people coaching job or no coaching job, no will live on like that, eh? No will live on. You know, person way ball bounce when I say we play ball. People plenty waiting for house, we play ball pass the people waiting for club. But I want way ball bounce when I say we play ball. Oliseh Adelas said, please, boss, what formation does Super Eagles play? Okay, we hover between 4-3-3 and 3-5-2 most of the time. 4-3-3. There was a time when we also played the 4-4-2 anyway, but we hover between that 4-3-3 and 3-5-2. That's the formation that we play. Need to talk about Sunday Business book now. Okay, so like I said before, I'm just going to open the book and then I'll read from anything that I see. Okay, so let me see here. Once again, we started running around, just the two of us. I don't know if you want to know the two of who, you need to go buy the book. Searching for accommodation at the village center. Eventually, the Olympic organizers told us that our only possibility of getting accommodation was to be either scattered in different blocks apart as quarters or lodged in a block with female athletes from Brazil. The mention of female Brazilian athletes sent a red flag up in Joe Bonfrey's head. Some players agreed to the proposal and argued that we needed to stay. I, along with Joe Bonfrey, categorically refused and went against this. So we needed to leave. We were just 2 matches away from the greatest triumph of our lives, from our families, our nation, and our continent. And to throw it all away to distractions was not worth it. Okay? Just 1 more week of sacrifice, and we would be lifelong heroes. The rest of our team went ahead for lunch in the Olympic Village restaurant, while Joe Bonfrey and I searched for other accommodations alternatively. Equipped once again with yellow pads, Joe Bonfrey and I went to a phone booth. Yellow pages. Joe Bonfrey and I went to a phone booth and started searching for a hotel in Athens, the venue of the semifinals versus Brazil. You want to know the whole story? Go and buy this book. Go and buy this book. You can get this. Just see just type online and say, how do I buy Sunday Oliseh's book? Sunday Oliseh's book. You would see. But to make it easy for you, you can also just go to www.sundayoliseh.tv and you can have that book for yourself. The stories that are here would change your perspective to how Nigerian football is, and certain people that you see in the negative light, you would ask for forgiveness for yourself, you will fall in love with them, and you want them to even forgive you. Let me read another part. The Zambians came very close to leveling up when Captain Kalusha Diarra struck our goalpost in the last minute of play. Bwalia Kalusha played an exceptional tournament and final match. He gave us so much problem by his individual runs and ability to carry his teammates along, by verbal directives. We held on and were deserving winners at the 90th minute. Our supporters exploded with joy, and so did we. My lifelong belief of being touched by the grace and Midas touch of God was once again confirmed as I was blessed with the winning assist to the AFCON. My very first, I was blessed to give the assist for our first goal of the tournament versus Gabon by Yekini, and the assist for the winning goal by Amunike for the tournament winning goal versus Zambia. It all felt very surreal. My uncle Michael Oliseh tagged this AFCON winning goal the Green Eagles New Generations goal, combination of JJ Okocha, Oliseh, and Amunike to give Nigeria the winning. Aren't you loving the book already? This is why you should go get a copy of the book. Oh, I should give you the book. No, I'm not giving you that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep one for my studio. The studio here, this one is gonna be my house, and I'm gonna tell my children how I worked with legends. So I'm gonna write a book in the future, and I will title it "My Hand Touched Gods." Okay, where man meets gods. You see that? Get your hand, the hand of man meets gods. I worked with gods. Okay, and I know the stories of how we did podcast together, how we interview this person and we interview that person, how we set up a radio. All of these stories will be there in that book. I used to say I want to write a book, but I feel like when I see this book, I feel like I should write a book. Okay. Okay, so there's one favorite part of this book that I love because it reminds me of the things that I always say to people who are around me about limitation. And this is what he said in the book. So the final page of the book. He said limitations are within our control, and I believe are totally self-imposed, simply serving as a handicap. Before setting out on a journey, one needs to first decide on the destination. In other words, we need to have some form of vision and mentally picture ourselves already living our goals. Doesn't that sound like Muhammad Ali already? Okay, and dreams. Then we have started the war on limitation. Why no room should be given to laziness as it makes us lose focus? We should welcome making mistakes, erring, but learning from them. This is vital as hating the feeling of making mistakes and suffering setback are totally unnecessary. Like Michael Jackson, only your hard work and perseverance can shatter limitations. Hello. And the church says, hey man, pastor. Well, we can't ride on. We've come to the end of the show today. This is one of those shows where you just feel like you need to be chill, you need to relax. My nose is blocking already again, and I need to leave. You can see my eyes. I feel like somebody who smoked a pipe of India hemp or who took loud or whatever thing that you would take. But I don't, I don't do those things. Say no to drop. Ogufaya Maria says, smiling to myself as you mentioned the title of your book and the stories it would entail. Yes, where man touch God's God. See, my life could only be described in that form, that the hand of God really touched me. Like, who gets fired and set up a radio station? Come on, think about it. Like in Nigeria, in the worst economic time, there's COVID, there's global economic meltdown, there is mismanagement of economy in Nigeria. We have more money on newspapers, on social media than we have in the banks, and I'm setting up a radio station at the time where everybody's running abroad. Come on, nobody does that. Nobody does that. Partnering with people to do podcasts at this time, it could only be because the hand of God touched you. You know that place in the Bible where they say that in the same land where there was famine, somebody, Jacob, sowed and reaped in 60, 70, 80, and 100 folds. That's my story, guys. So I'm gonna do that story. I'm gonna write that book and talk about all of those things that happen. Okay, Timothy, then I say, and if you want kill me with laughter, okay, sorry, I'm glad I'm making you guys laugh. What else again? Okay, so it's time for me to leave the building. I'm going to be doing this Sunday Oliseh book reading, like, different pages as we go on the show, the whole of this month. But by the end of this month, I'll stop. So you can go and look for the book and buy. You can buy the Sunday Oliseh book at. I have to listen. Let me tell you. See, so this one, the audacity to refuse is the title of the book by Sunday Oliseh. This one, he autographed. He said, "With best regard, Coach Oliseh." Right? Hmm. Yeah, Oliseh. Right? This one, this is the sweetest one. This is this is for me. This is the one that I want my children to see. So that when I tell them that look, your daddy had fun with great legends, they will know when they will see the videos. There's evidence. My children don't know that I worked with ITV. Okay, they have my Al Jazeera video, but they don't know that I worked in ITV because there's no video evidence to show. And children, they always say, Daddy, where is the picture? Where is the video? Okay, I'm not used to taking picture because I'm not fine. Okay, but this one, somebody says, my dear Elegbete, with friendly wishes, stay blessed. Oliseh Sunday. Oh. I'm feeling good, like good. Okay, so I gotta go now. I've tried, I've stayed. I've done my show, even in the midst of all of the stress that's going on. But I've done the shows, I've done my beat. Like we always say in radio, the show must go on. The showman must be available for the show. The show must go on. Well, thank you very much for being on the show with me today. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is ELEGBETETV Sports. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Atlas YouTube channel. It is ATHLST. Yeah, search for it on YouTube. Subscribe to that channel because big things are going to be there. Plenty of giveaways are going to be there. A lot of things that you enjoy are going to be there. Let's prepare for it. And as we count down to January 1st, if you want to see everything that happens on the red carpet, remember that it's going to be happening on Elegbete TV Entertainment. That's our entertainment channel. The entertainment team are in the building getting ready for Alibaba's January 1st event. So if you guys are there, be ready to subscribe to that. If you like gossip, entertainment, music, talk, things that are not sport related, tell your babes and the rest to go join that place. Those ones that doesn't like us talking about sports. But all that said, Peter Ronida is running on the wings like Finidi George and Tijani Magida already of Victor Beba, ready to whip in a cross with them say sports. My name is Eda Fimachi, so you love to come in here about the sports. We had fun today. Let's do it again tomorrow. Tomorrow is the weekend edition, and on the weekend edition, it is anything goes. You can ask any question, we can talk about things away from sports. But this book will be my companion for the rest of this month. Remember that it will be here. We'll talk about the book and read you some part of the story once again. Thank you and have for yourself a lovely and wonderful day. God bless you all. And please, if you want Ghana Trosak, go and contribute money the way you guys contributed for the video. If you cannot contribute money, shh. Okay, that's how I leave you. Bye.
There is no power in the couples and votes. I think I don't come out of there in the very, very jealous here. Intimate no sign up to your content because as you see that for your content, so say that guy is go and raise sports and go and make that and they are it inside some team. He said this was